history as a European power and its culture and environment have generated a broad contribution to art and science. Austria has also been the professional birthplace of many famous composers, such as Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Joseph Haydn, Franz Schubert, Anton Bruckner, Johann Strauss Sr., Johann Strauss Jr., and Gustav Mahler. Ludwig van Beethoven spent the better part of his life in Vienna. The Austrians are a spiritual people, and in 1867 religious freedom was declared a constitutional right. A 2005 survey amongst 8,000 people in various European countries showed that Austria is amongst those nations whose populations maintain the strongest belief in God. With their love for God and the thirst for knowledge and the experience of the Kingdom of God, the Austrians invited Supreme Master Qinghai to their country to share her wisdom and insights on several occasions. We now invite you to join us on a spiritual journey as we listen to Supreme Master Qinghai's spiritual discussion with our association members at a recent retreat in Austria, entitled Unconditional Love is an Uplifting Power, at the end of May 2007 in Austria.
Unconditional love is when you're doing it without thinking that you are unconditional. Yes, you just do it automatically, and heaven will judge for you. Okay? Try to be selfless at any time, at least. Train yourself. So even one day it will become real. It become automatic. Yeah? Just train yourself in any selfless act you can. Random kindness, as I told you also. I did that not because I want blessing from heaven. God's sake, you know that yourself, yeah? I just did it because it gives other pleasure. And I feel what he feels. Because I can identify myself with that person. It's not like I am a psychic. Not like, okay, I see. It's not like that kind of knowing that I'm talking about. I know everything, like how the cashier would feel in the supermarket all day long, that she moving her hand, taking sometimes heavy, like a big pack of mineral water, big bottle of mineral water. You have to take it, scan it, and put it on the other side, yeah? And sometimes you have to put it again in a plastic bag for somebody, yeah? Or lift something up to scan it, and all that. She does it all day long. I know that. I know that she would feel painful. But not everybody knows that. Even though it's obvious to you, like your hand here, but you would not know that. But I know that. That's why I tell you I know everything. And I know how a taxi driver would feel in his, humdrum everyday life. To feed 2 children and raise them into college. Yeah? And the mother who stay at home even. Yeah? And even helping some relatives in Kosovo or, Africa or wherever he originally came from. And many taxi drivers I met, they are foreigners to Europe, yeah? So I know how he feels. I just know it. So I have sympathy with all these people. You understand? That's why I tell you I know everything. That's how I love them, yeah? And whatever I give them is purely just love. Just to make their life better, at least for that day. I talk to them, I ask them about how they feel in this land, and they would tell me everything. Oh, it's very hard, the language, at first come very difficult, and now we still feel stranger here, they don't think we are French, they don't think we are English. They tell me all his emotion and his family problem and his uprooted kind of feeling, everything. And I'm sure he will feel much better after that, if you unload it. Yeah, it's not the tip only I give him. I give him my love, my sympathetic ears, my sharing of sympathy for him. Yeah, because I know what he is, what he feels. I just know it. So I don't want to boast to you saying that is a kind of unconditional love, but that is a kind of unconditional love. Okay what I mean? I do it just for them, not for me. Yeah? Sometimes I would rather sit there quietly and meditate. Also good for him. But for him, the practical help is just to talk to him and give him good tip. also. You see what I mean? Or I let him talk and I just meditate. Yeah? Yes. But I listen. You see? He knows I'm listening and that's helping him. Yeah, for example, like that. So whatever you do for others, purely for the sake of their feeling good and their own happiness, that is unconditional love. Not even consider having a reward from heaven or having a blessing because unconditional love. That is unconditional love. Yeah? But you have to do it. You have to retrain yourself. You have it in you. You are God. You are divine. You're from God. You have some quality, at least from God. You are it. You retrain yourself only, okay? Retrain yourself into this divine footstep. Go in that direction. And then slowly you will remember, yeah, it's like that. And you just do it automatically. Yeah? And you just cannot help but just feel in love for everything. Every creature you meet. You know, I love all the animals that are around me that I see. The squirrel, the ducks, oh, they're so beautiful in my eyes. It's so lovely, lovely. And they come and knock in at my door every day for food. But they knock with the innocence of a child and a dignity of a creature from God. They don't look like a beggar. You understand? They walk with the head high. Come to my door expecting that they have love. You know, knowing that they have love. So a very confident, very secure kind of attitude. You know, they don't come begging for food. No, no, no. They know very well what I feel about them and what they get from them. And they're very confident that whatever they get is pure love, pure respect, and nothing else. I really respect them as well. So they come in, oh, so beautiful, like royalty. So sometimes I make fun, I call them, instead of the Duke of something, I say the Duck of Ridlington, for example. Ridlington, a ton of them, ton of reed next to my leg. Yeah, so I call them the Duck of Ridlington. Or the Deuces, you know, instead of the Duchess. The Duchess, right? Yeah, I call them the Deuces. You know, the female duck. The duck and the deuces of Rillington. Or the goose, you know, I give them some royalty name. I have only royalty around me, nothing else. I have a whole country full of royalty. Beautiful brigade, you know. Sir this and deuces that, yeah? And princess this and prince that. Because that's how they behave like. Yeah. They come to me not like a beggar, and not even as a children waiting for mother, but as a creature of God, but with the pure innocence of a child. No doubt that I will love them and I will give them food. They have no doubt in their mind. And they have no humility, no humble feeling that I'm giving them anything. They feel that is no, you know, that's just love exchanging through physical. Mean like bread or cereal or something, yeah, whatever that is, or fruit or salad. They love salad. Some swan they eat salads, you know, or alfalfa stuff. Sometimes we grow alfalfa and give it to them, or lettuce or peanut, you know, things like that. I ask what they want, you know, ask somebody to research it, what they like, and then I give them that. Yeah. But they don't come like a beggar, you know, and feeling ashamed. No. Dignity all the way through. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you give something with unconditional love, the person or the beings who receive it doesn't feel shame, doesn't feel degraded, you know, doesn't feel like a beggar or a receiver. He don't feel that. He just feels that's love. Yeah? Love, expanding love and exchanging love or recycling love or interacting love. They don't feel like, okay, they need this bread or they need this tip, nothing like that. They just feel happy. Yeah? And they feel dignity with it. Because I don't give with the attitude of a giver. You understand? Even to a taxi or anybody, I give with respect. Yeah? And I do respect. Yeah? So the animals feel the respect. And the person who I give chocolate or tip, they feel respected. Because before that, I make sure, even a human don't feel much. I make sure they know that their job is good, that they're doing well, that I thank them very much for keeping the airport clean, for a very good ride, for a very clean taxi, and for his patience, for driving every day like this, and for him being a good earning father to take care of his family. I make him know that he's worthy of what I give, yeah? That he just received what he deserves. You understand me? The same. But I do respect his job. Without a taxi driver, no matter I have $1 million, can I walk 100 miles? You understand me? Yeah. Nothing can help you if the taxi driver is not there. Yeah. So I make sure they understand all that before, by talking. Not explaining or teaching, but by talking together, and he feels that I respect him. Yeah? Or the same with animals. They know that I respect them, and I love them so much. So they just come with a natural dignity, and wait there. Or knocking at the door, or come next to the door and tell the dog. Something like that. They feel very natural, yeah. So unconditional love will make people feel dignified, understand? Deserved and loved. And that is what we should offer to people, yeah? Not just money or kind words, but it has an effect like that if you exchange it with real love and respect, okay? Yeah, all right. Oh, very nice. A very nice discussion together. Because of you, I'll be able to talk like this. Otherwise, I cannot talk to this to myself. Yeah.
I often do this.
Unconditional action. Yeah.
So perhaps I buy 3 chocolates and all other stuff in the supermarket, and then the lady said to me, "Oh, these chocolates are very good quality." I immediately give one to her.
Ah, that's good.
So, or I don't know, I was on the garden and picked some roses for my home, and I see a lady there on the balcony, and said to her, "Do you wish one?" Yes,
yeah.
And give immediately and pick another one. So
perhaps that's why your blessing come by, because you deserve it.
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Then okay, I cannot teach you. Yeah, you have to do it yourself, and perhaps you're doing it, so that's good. See, yeah, that's the thing many of you do, I guess. Yeah, so that is good. Continue doing that. Even at first, you do it with intention. Just keep doing it. Yeah, at least there are other benefits, and later on it become automatic that you don't even think. Everything needs practice, Just like riding bicycle, huh? First you have to feel hurt, skin knees and bump on your elbow and you're falling down oftentimes, but later you ride it automatically, okay? You even stand on the seat and do some trick. If you continue your practice, you become excellent at it. You see? So you already have love in your heart. Just reuse it. Okay? Retrain yourself. Learn how to use this love, to spread it, to give it. The more you give, the more you have love. It's just like that. And you cannot stop. Later on, you cannot stop loving anything you see. You're already doing it now. You already start to love people more and love the flowers, love all the animals more than you loved before. Because you've seen them now with a different eyes, with an enlightened eyes, with the loving eyes of a saint. And to some degree you are saint already. Yeah? A different degree of sainthood. So it just continue it. Make it more. Any opportunity to show love, just do it. And then you have it. And then the whole love is all encompassed again, and you will regain all your unconditional love, the whole thing again, 100%. And that's how you do it. Yeah? That's how you get more blessing. Okay? Not because you do it for blessing, but it's just the automatic outcome.
Master, that's my question to what you're just saying. Where do you draw the line? How can you discern what is really giving unconditionally, or when you start giving and it's actually hindering their karma?
Hindering who karma?
Like a family member, if I may use an example. Master's blessed me enormously financially, and many months go past where I have so much that I just share it either with my family or someone else, and I don't mention what.
How you share?
Sometimes I buy them something. So an example would be like when somebody in your family is in trouble and they ask you for money and you help them.
Oh, sure, ask. Then you help them.
And you're not hindering their karma or interfering.
Well, either you hinder their karma or they be mad at you. Or you feel guilty because not helping.
The guilt is what I feel.
Either way, you know, you don't win.
Okay, so you just help if you can.
Yeah, do whatever you feel correct at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you feel correct not to give, then don't give. If you're gonna go out and drinking and gambling and lose his money again, then don't give. For example, yeah. So you have to correct your life. If you want me to help you, I cannot help you to destroy yourself. You understand that? Then you have the right to refuse. Yeah. But if he correct himself, he become better, and he doesn't do it, and he wants to stand up on his feet, and he needs something to start with, then it's the time to help. For example, like that. Okay? You do what you feel correct.
Hello, Master. I want to ask. I have actually a few questions. We are as a group making a film about a tribe in Colombia, and they are in danger of life, and they have to leave their land. And we are trying to make a film to make the situation public. A friend of us went there to make a film, to collect material.
You make a film to show it to the public.
Yeah, we are working on it. The question is, there will be the shamans of this tribe. Shamans.
The shamans?
Yeah, the healers of this tribe coming to Europe. And I will be making ayahuasca ceremonies. And I would like to learn your opinion about this ayahuasca, this